People in Okubara market always said one thing. If you value your life, never look directly into the eyes of the chicken seller who stands at the far end of the market. No one knew his name. No one knew where he lived, but everyone feared him. Every morning at exactly 6 a.m., he appeared with a wooden crate of fat, spotless white chickens, bigger than normal, too calm, too quiet, almost human. He never spoke. He never shouted prices. He simply stood there, staring, while the chickens blinked slowly, as if they understood more than they should. People avoided him until Ada came home for the holidays. Ada was bold, stubborn, and curious to a fault. When she heard the rumors, she laughed. Please, she scoffed. Is he a chicken seller or a ghost? But everyone else kept their distance. Even Mama Chinyere, the no-nonsense pepper seller, whispered, "My daughter, leave that man alone. The last person who mocked him fell sick for weeks." Ada rolled her eyes. Fear, she believed, was for the timid. The next morning, Ada went to the market. The air was cool, the sky still grey. And there he was, tall, thin, wrapped in an old brown coat despite the heat, his face half hidden by a straw hat. The chickens beside him looked unnervingly still, their feathers flawless, their eyes almost human-like in their calmness. Ada walked straight to him. "Good morning. How much for one chicken?" The man slowly lifted his face. His voice was low and hollow. "You don't want these chickens." Ada smirked. "And why? Are they made of gold?" He stared at her for a long moment. "No, they are made of consequences." Ada laughed loudly. "Abeg, talk price." His eyes shifted, dark, deep, unsettling. "The price is your choice. The cost is your life direction." She froze. Something cold brushed her spine. Then one of the chickens twisted its head and looked directly into Ada's eyes. Its gaze was sharp, intelligent, almost warning her to leave. Ada suddenly stepped back. "You know what? I'm not buying again." But the man smiled faintly. "You already bought." Before Ada could respond, the chickens began flapping wildly, feathers swelling like a storm, market women screamed, hawkers ran, and in the middle of the chaos, the chicken seller vanished, crate and all, leaving nothing behind but one single white feather at Ada's feet. That night, Ada couldn't sleep. Her dreams were filled with the man's hollow voice and the stare of the chicken. The next morning, she awoke with one realization. The seller wasn't selling chickens. He was selling warnings disguised as choices, and she almost bought the wrong one. From that day, Ada respected